Stand by for WRDO's Deadbeat, a public tragedy designed to provide boredom for people trying to sleep. The WRDO multi-cannon string system allows both sides of the conversation to be heard over radio station WRDO. And now, here's your Deadbeat moderator, Mr. Walt Board.
Good evening and welcome to Deadbeat over WRDO in Kansas City, Missouri. And the topic for discussion tonight was Chillingworth a sinful person? Doesn't that sound exciting?
Progressive sounds for Kansas City.
It's 7 o'clock in KC at JC. I'm Bob Scott. It's 20 minutes before 6. This is Bob Scott, KUDL 2020 News. The city a busy place for hold-up artists this afternoon. The Uniroyal store at 24th and Grand was held up of an undetermined amount during the noon hour. Operation Barrier was put into effect, but no suspects were taken. Shortly after 3, the post office branch at 33rd and Indiana was held up. Police are looking for 4 Negro men in that hold-up. Another hold-up reported just minutes later by 3 men. The loss not determined in those hold-ups as of news time. Another bomb found in Kansas City. Details upcoming on KUDL 2020 News. Boss Radio with a brand new box jock for you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Ron O'Brien. Yeah, I got a call from somebody asking me why I was getting a schedule change to the midnight to 6 all-night underground show. And if you really want to know, it's the only shift I could work and still get my doghouse broken. That's a fact.
Something that you never had.
And the hits just keep on coming.
KAKC Tulsa. 129 at the Big 97. This is Bob Scott and Vanity Fair.
Bob Scott, as you leave the Big 97, we who curse your gaudy red, white, and blue shoes and your enthusiasm and your youth salute you. And we extend to you on your trip to the Pacific Northwest an old Irish wish. May you be in heaven a half hour before the devil knows you're dead.
You have just heard the 419th of 419 flawless Bob Scott shows. I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I don't know how you can sum up a year and 4 months in a few words, so I won't even try. It's been real. Have a nice forever and smile. Thank you, Tulsa. Bye-bye.
What's it done for me?
KGW Portland.
8:31 in the City of Roses. This is Bob Scott with my pledge of love to your girlfriend. And my hope that you're no bigger than I am, fella. My cantina's turned on to KGW.
You know, every now and then, I think you might like to hear something from us. Nice and easy.
KNUS Dallas plays less commercials.
11 o'clock at the new K-News. KNUS. The Doors. Break on through. K-News 99. KNUS. With nothing for the boppers. Because they ought to be in bed by now anyway. It's rock and roll in stereo. Harry Nilsson. K-News 99. KNUS Dallas. It's 8 o'clock. This is Christopher Haze with another winner in minutes.
KNUS plays less commercials.
Try it again.
KNUS plays less commercials.
Try it again.
KNUS plays less commercials.
Perfect.
X-Rock 80 turns a new leaf soon. 7:30 at the West Pole with Malo. Wire, the Beatles, Eric Clapton, Marvin Gaye, Rolling Stones, John Lennon, Carpenter, Sweat Seat, Argent, Holland, Cher, X-Rock, a rock and roll.
Mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
Well, this is Larry James. It's been fun working for Bo Weaver, and I'm going to go away until tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Bye.
Yes, it has been fun working for Bo Weaver, and here I am working overtime right up to the end. KFJZ, Fort Worth, 2 o'clock. This is the last Christopher Haze Show. KFJZ makes Christmas dreams come true. Get us your postcard in the mail as soon as you can. This is Christopher Haze on my very last day in Fort Worth before I head out to the desert again. At 2:22 right now, it's John Denver back home again. Anytime you're pregnant, prenatal care is important. And that, of course, has absolutely nothing at all to do with the reason why I'm leaving town. The March of Dimes urges you to be good to your baby before it's born. You know what makes the Yellow Daisy better than ever. And you can get it at the Record Bar in Fort Worth. 3:28 with Christopher Haze, my last day before I head on out to Phoenix, Arizona. And boy, I can't wait. The desert is just so far out. It's the sound of Philadelphia, which is also pretty far out. MFSB at KFJZ.
Winning is only beginning. $1 a minute. What could be easier? $1 a minute. Only from your friends at Grubs.
1360 Crocs, Christopher Haze. Good afternoon, 303. Let's get rocking and rolling. Discotheques and the Sex Select. KRUX, Glendale, 5 o'clock. Christopher Haze. And here's Jody. 1360 Crocs and Christopher Haze. And my Hazettes manning the phones this afternoon. Should I say personing the phones this afternoon? I'd love to hear from you. Give us a call. 260-6622. We'll play your favorites. Call us, because we're sure not going to call you.
Static-free K-News, KNUS, Dallas. It's 11 o'clock in the city. This is Christopher Haze with the Bee Gees. K-News 99 FM, and another beautiful love ballad from Elton John. The bitch is back. Now, here's the latest clue, and a brand new clue. Clue number 7. The Duke of Earl contains a pearl. Study it closely, and the mystery unfurls. K-News 99. I don't know what it means. I don't write them. I just read them.
Z97 FM. It don't give you no static. Z97 Dallas Fort Worth Weather Travelers Advisory through morning. Light snow, sleet, and freezing drizzle into tonight. Possibly becoming just snow tonight. Accumulations of 1 to 2 inches expected. All this ought to end by morning. Temperatures dropping all day to an overnight low of 24. Wind chill 15 above. It's 31 from Z97. Z97 KFJZ FM Fort Worth, Dallas. Just about 1 o'clock with Christopher Haze and Golden Earring. My baby and me, we got a thing called Radar Love. Z97 and Olivia. Love, it's kind of like Jell-O. There's always room for more. And it wiggles, too. Z97 at Christopher Haze at 122. Contact is open 24 hours a day if you have personal problems. Goodness. Hope you don't. Call 277-2233. I can help you out. Here's Styx. Z97 Alice Cooper. I'm 18 and I like it. Actually, being 26 isn't all that bad.
I told you to take the Oilers and give 17 points, but you wouldn't listen. You could be rich now, you know? It's just a little after 3 o'clock at the Big 610, and this is Christopher Haze with the Average White Band. KILT 610. Kelsey, I Love You, Houston Happy Hours, Wednesday, 5:30 to 7 at Sax Disco, 1210 FM 1960 West. Come on out and get in the disco dance contest. Get some tush. All All hit 97.1 KEGL with Randy Brown. Just about 6:55 now. Time to take off on an Eagle 3 flight of non-stop hits. The Metroplex hottest FM. KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas, the Eagle. All hot, all hits.
97.1 KEGL.
All hit 97.1 KEGL. Let's see who's on the phone here. Hi, the Eagle.
How long does it take for you to request a song?
I don't know. Let's time it. Go.
Okay, I want to request Head Over Heels.
Okay, that took 5 seconds.
Okay.
KEGL, the station the winners listen to.
She did it! What happened, Mary?
I can't believe this.
12 Porsche 944s in 12 months.
That's it! How do you feel?
Lucky.
Thank you, God.
Over $400,000 in total winnings.
Oh, my God, I don't believe it.
And hundreds of winners.
It's it! There he is!
I was going to win. My husband told me I was going to win.
Yeah! He's hugging me. He just kissed Pruitt.
Now, starting Monday, the song of the day is worth at least $1,000 cash. The winning is easy.
Have you ever won anything from any other radio station?
Nothing.
To get your money for nothing.
And your checks for free.
Stay where the winners are.
97.1 The Eagle.
All hit 97.1 KEGL. There's Cool and the Gang. Misled here with Randy Brown at 4:42. The Eagle invites you to the next Stevens and Pruitt Joke Off. The best joke of the night wins $100 cash. It's this Thursday from 8 till 9:30 at the new South Fork in Dallas on Greenville between Walnut Hill and Park Lane.
Dallas Fort Worth weather.
Sunshine and mild this afternoon, becoming kind of cloudy tonight. High today near 70 and an overnight low in the mid-40s. Right now in the Metroplex, it's 70 degrees at the Eagle.
97.1 KEGL.
10 hot ones in a row, commercial-free, hour after hour, day after day. It's a Christopher Haze homecoming at 2 o'clock.
Hot Rockin' Kiss. Kiss 106 FM.
The most music, Kiss 106 FM, and the new guy on the block, Christopher Haze, back in the saddle again. And finally, this jockey you can listen to in the afternoon that'll play the music and shut up. The most music, Kiss 106 FM. That puts a lid on Christopher Hayes' first day back on the radio in Dallas. And boy, it feels like home already. The chair is a little short in here, but that's nothing unusual. We'll go to work on that, and I'll talk to you tomorrow at 2. Dr. Drex is next. It's Texas Night on Kiss 106 FM.
What you're hearing is a transformation from the old to the new. As the clock strikes 12 noon today, Dallas-Fort Worth Radio enters a new age.
Are you still trying to find that?
Yeah, that new...
That new what?
Well, I don't know what you call it, but it's right here somewhere.
What? Where Kiss used to be?
Where what used to be?
You are about to be a part of something new. Something really new. Keep your radio on 106.1.
106.1, the Oasis getting set for our 3rd anniversary concert with Richard Elliott, along with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, the 26th of this month. Here's a little taste of what you're likely to hear, The Grip, off his Take It to the Skies release, here on the Morning Oasis.
Economy cars.
19 past 6, 6:19, and here's Sade with The Sweetest Taboo on the Morning Oasis. Dallas-Fort Worth's all-new Light 97.9 FM, relaxing, soft favorites. The Captain and Tennille, Do That To Me One More Time. Bette Midler, From a Distance, On and On by Stephen Bishop, and the Beatles with Yesterday. All on a More Music morning. Light 97.9 FM and Randy Brown, 43 degrees in Dallas, 39 in Fort Worth, 6:01 now, a minute after 6. And here's Jim White with a look at this morning's news.
Good morning. Our top local story. Dallas County Commissioner John Wiley Price has filed for re-election.
No accidents or slowdowns to report. Freeways are moving smoothly. I'm Vicki Hunter with early morning traffic every 15 minutes.
Light 97.9 FM Skywatch weather. Today mostly sunny with a high 65. Tonight increasing cloudiness. We'll have a low near 40, and tomorrow it'll be mostly cloudy with a high 62. Now Sunday looks like we'll have a chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high in the 60s. Currently 43 degrees in Dallas, 39 in Fort Worth. On a More Music morning from Dallas-Fort Worth's all-new Light 97.9 FM.
It's time to winterize your car radio.
Freezing rain should change to sleet and then snow.
Only KRLD provides you the expertise of a full-time professional radio meteorologist.
We could have 2 to 4 inches on the ground.
Winterize your car radio with Brad Barton's weather and KRLD traffic from our 2 red aircraft.
I see badges turn into eyes pretty quick.
Winterize your car radio with traffic and weather every 10 minutes on the 8s. Only on KRLD News Radio 1080. The Simpson Verdict.
Reaction is split.
Racism in America. Are the Dallas and Fort Worth police departments immune to the problems so apparent in Los Angeles? Or was the recent incident in Lancaster a clue that more Mark Furmans may be patrolling our streets? KRLD examines the issues of racism and law enforcement with a distinguished panel on a special edition of AM News Talk with Jody Dean. What's in the heart behind the badge? Find out Wednesday morning at 9 on KRLD. Reaching nearly 3 million people each week across the great state of Texas with news, agribusiness, weather, sports, and talk programming. This is the Texas State Network.
TSN Texas State Network News. I'm Rick Blaze. Comments from a continent.
From news to agribusiness to sports to weather to a wide range of talk programming on over 150 radio stations across the Lone Star State. We cover the world of Texas. TSN.
Would be his 9th birdie of the day. Putt is on its way, breaking left and in the bottom of the hole.
It just looks like a different game to him.
I don't want to throw any curses on David Duval, but he's 10 under right now. It's not unthinkable that he could finish this tournament with a 59. He's going for it. It looks pretty good. He's asking for it to get on back to the back shelf.
Look at this.
It has. It has hopped on back. And David Duval, it's creeping closer and closer.
David Duval, 6 feet for a 59. And here it is.
He's taking his practice strokes. One last look down the line, and he settles into it. It's on its way, and he got it! The lowest final round in PGA Tour history. Where were you the day that David Duval shot a 59?
PGA Tour Radio. The tour plays here.
Cumulus Broadcasting's central production facility provides fresh and inventive advertising campaigns, customized commercials, and other selling tools to help enhance the arsenal available to our sales force in each of our markets. We also produce the promos for our major spring and fall book promotions. Cumulus CPF expands our sales effort by giving stations the ability to provide creative services to our biggest clients, the types of services previously thought to be available only through large advertising agencies. This very first spot that rolled out of CPF back in March wasn't sold to a client, but more than any other spot we cut all year. This one depicts what we're all about at CPF, and it sells the one thing we all love: radio. A long time ago, an inventor named Marconi needed a way to pay back the company from which he bought his inventing supplies. Marconi had observed that people generally had to travel long distances to hear news and entertainment.
If I can just invent something to bring news and entertainment to the people, I could repay the debt I owe. I'll call it, repay a debt I owe.
His accountant shortened it to RADIO. Everyone else called it radio. Marconi's plan worked like a charm. Radio quickly became so popular that inventors built a machine for people to carry their radios over great distances.
We'll call it a carrier radio.
Yes, CAR. Today we call it a car. Soon, people were scurrying about in their CARs, listening to their RADIOs, and enterprising business owners realized they could use radio to talk directly to potential customers.
It's a sale!
They called this concept
a delivery vehicle effectively reaching targeted income-specific individuals needing goods.
I love it, JB. ADVERTISING.
Thus, radio advertising was born. Call your Cumulus station and put radio to work for you today.
He's got the putter out on the fringe on the very back of the green. 66 feet, and Tiger just touches it to get it started. It catches the slope left of the hole. It should come back a little bit to the right as it gathers speed. Look at this, it may go in. He's hold it. Are you kidding me? You could drop 100 balls down here, never make that putt. Tiger Woods has just birdied the hole, and he is grinning ear to ear, and I think everybody in the gallery is fist pumping that one.
We have something that has happened here at the World Trade Center.
Oh, there's another one. Another plane just hit.
This is terrible. We lost tons of guys. All you guys, they lost tons of guys.
These acts shatter steel, but they cannot dent the steel of American resolve.
1 week ago, as the world mourned, and the heroes of New York and Washington searched for hope in a mountain of senseless destruction, the PGA Tour stood united with the rest of the American sports community, taking a week to reflect and share in our nation's grief.
I'm one of the guys that needs to make some money, and I need this event to take place in a sense, but in reality, it does not mean a thing.
We've always needed God from the very beginning of this nation. But today we need him especially.
Commissioner Fincham did a great job of explaining the circumstances to the players. They understood it completely.
I don't think the question of whether we play or not was particularly important in the context of things. It was more a question of could we play, and in doing so really do something impactful to help.
This week, America has sought to find its routine as it rallies behind its president.
Tomorrow, the good people of America go back to their shops, their fields, American factories, and go back to work. Our nation was horrified, but it's not going to be terrorized.
What we've done for starters is we have created a fund in which we will raise money to that fund. The tour has committed $2 million to start the fund, and we think we'll raise a significant sum to help families.
He's taking some sort of a lofted club. Looks like maybe, about an 8 or 9 iron?
8 or 9 iron. Let it run.
Like I say, he's about 100 feet away, just past the fringe. He pops it up on the green. It's tracking down toward the hole, left of the hole. Will it break to the right? If it does, it has a chance. You got to be kidding me. It nearly went in. It just rolled by the right edge. And even he can't believe he hit one that close. From about 23 feet behind the hole. It's dark enough that even from that distance, he's got his caddy tending the flag. Els strokes it very gently down the hill. He got a read off of Sergio. This is tracking. It looks good, but it's going to miss an inch to the right. And runs by about a foot.
Oh, what a valiant effort for Ernie Els. Just a beautiful job of getting himself into this playoff and a valiant effort at trying to make birdie.
He has won twice on the PGA Tour, but never on American soil. This for his third career PGA Tour win. Mike Weir stands over this putt. He strokes it. It's on its way, and in it goes. Sundown on the 2001 PGA Tour. Mike Weir walks off into the sunset with a victory.
A very classy win, Randy.
Yesterday, Cafe, Randy Brown in for Trip West tonight. We play songs from a time when you might have wanted a new drug, but Bob Dole surely wouldn't have been the one trying to sell it to you. Here's Huey Lewis and the News on Weekend Hits Live. Yesterday, Cafe and Randy Brown playing songs from a time when you didn't have to explain all those piercings you still have to the boss you now have. I know, back when you could hang your laundry out to dry on that nose ring. Those days are gone forever. Here's Depeche Mode, Enjoy the Silence on Yesterday Cafe. Yesterday Cafe. Trip West, your usual host on this little escapade. He's out of here tonight, and I'm Randy Brown. Trip left me the keys to the Yesterday Cafe, so I'm here for you. And, I can't really help you get your money back, but I can play the songs you were listening to back when you poured about a month's salary worth of quarters into a Pong machine and thought it was really cool. I don't know, maybe that'll help. Yeah, like this one. It's Beat It by Michael Jackson on the Yesterday Cafe. Yesterday Cafe, part of Weekend Hits Live. It's like opening a long-lost vault, but without the annoyance of having Geraldo Rivera around. It's the Bangles on Weekend Hits Live. More music from the 80s and 90s. Here's Donna Lewis, I Love You Always Forever, until someone younger and better looking comes along. Yesterday Cafe and Randy Brown taking you back on a trip in time to the days when the scariest characters around were Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Remember those creepy ghosts on a Pac-Man machine? Uh-huh. Well, here's another one. Sheena Easton, come to think of it. The Lover in Me on Yesterday Cafe.
Like the old tale goes, some stations are too light. Some are too loud. But for you, one station is just right. Rock check. Test. 2, 3, 4. Aerosmith to Zeppelin. All the classics. Classic rock that rocks. There's something different on the radio. It's not like anything else on the dial. The music is incredible. And the songs say something different, something positive, something your whole family can listen to. Come for the great music. Stay for the smart-ass comments. This is the source to hear the voices that make up your world. All day, every day.
This is not over!
On AM 560. Home of the no-repeat workday. Hey, I said no repeats.
Randy Brown Productions, Boss Audio.
Celebrating junior bowling. Elevating junior bowlers. This is Prodigy Bowlers Tour. Live on tape from Bolero Roswell in Roswell, Georgia. This is Coach Randy, welcoming you to episode 95 of Prodigy Bowlers Tour. Best Ball Doubles 2019. If Christopher can strike on this ball, that would shut out Garrett and Brandon. And look who just threw the shutout ball. Logan needs 5 pins on his first ball, and he will win this game. But I guarantee you, he's not thinking about that right now. Boom! That strike secures the game, and he has evened the match at 1 game apiece. And we are now in uncharted water. No one has ever gotten the first 10 in a row on Prodigy. Other than the Scotch Doubles 9-pin no-tap, we've never had
the front 10. Here's Logan going for the 11th. And he gets it. And he is now one ball away from perfection. Here's the 11th ball. Can't throw it any more solid than that. Man, he's sweating like crazy. There's nothing left to say. There it is.
Let's go. How about that? Come on.
Logan Mathis has shot 300 on Prodigy Bowlers Tour. It's never happened before in an individual match. Look at this, the 12th ball. Comes in a little light, he gets the wall shot. And everybody who's there comes up to congratulate him, and that's pretty awesome.